Welcome to Over Here We Craft, the channel dedicated to helping you turn your love of crafting into supplemental income. I'm DJ, a small business owner, a crafter, and low-key, an undercover foodie. Connect with me on Facebook and TikTok. Now let's get into this next video. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's DJ. And if this is your first time, I want to say thank you for popping in and giving my video a chance. I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel. I am on a journey to try to get this channel monetized by YouTube, and you liking and subscribing and even dropping me a comment in the chat will help me get there one subscriber, one video at a time. In today's video, I want to address something that had me paralyzed with fear to move forward for a really long time. And that is starting my small business and feeling like I wasn't doing it in a space that was conducive to business. And what do I mean by that? So I'm a lover of YouTube and watch videos for a long time. And some of my favorite YouTubers and crafters all seem like they record their videos and their content in big, beautiful, spacious locations with beautiful lighting and wonderful sound equipment. Their editing is amazing. They've got beautiful color coordinated craft rooms where everything in the room is the same color, and you just go in there and you can say, okay, if I went to Glory today, I could go in peace because look at my craft room. And the reality of it is it's never going to be perfect, right? Even those folks that I follow and I like so much, the reality is they didn't all start that way. But by the time I found them on YouTube, they had arrived. And so everything looked perfect for them, but that wasn't my circumstance and situation. And so every time I thought about either starting a YouTube channel or starting my small business, I talk myself out of it and say, oh, but I got to get the perfect phone. Oh, I got to get the perfect camera. Oh, I got to get the perfect equipment. And all of those things just made me think I couldn't do it. And so today I want to talk to you about why you can do it. Stop thinking about all of the reasons that it's not going to work and start focusing on all of the reasons that it's going to. So let's jump into the top 3 things that kept me from getting started. And hopefully by me sharing with you what those things were and how I overcame them, it'll get you one step closer to starting your business today. The number one thing that kept me from starting my own small business is that I lived in an apartment, and I still live in an apartment. This is me on my patio. And I thought, well, if I don't have, a big craft room, a she shed, a garage that I could convert, I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm not going to have enough storage. I'm not going to have any place to put everything. That is just nonsense. That got in my way for such a long time. You guys have no idea. Now, I am fortunate enough to live in a 2-bedroom apartment, but the other room, a family member lived with me. And so I thought, well, I can't start a business because that's going to inconvenience them. If I have to use my living room to record a video, or if I've got to use the linen closet to store some coffee mugs, because I already knew I wanted my business to be a crafting business. And I just thought, well, if I don't have the space, there's no way that I can do it. So I thought, oh, I'll go to print on demand way because you don't need materials to be able to start that business. So they say. That's not true. There's a lot to starting a print on demand business, but that's not what prevented me. I learned quickly that I like to touch my products. I like to hand make the things for my customers. I like customizing things. And so if I went print on demand, I would never be able to do that. I had to be able to touch this tumbler in order to make it fancy and jazzy with my glitter and my bling. And so I had to stop saying, well, the space I live in is going to prevent me, or having people that live with me, it's going to get in the way and it's going to prevent me. No, it's not. That is just the naysayer living in your mind, rent free, not making you no money, keeping you from moving forward with your dream of becoming an entrepreneur, of your dream of making supplemental income. It doesn't matter if you are starting your business in a 1-room studio That is your space, and you can get creative and use every inch of the space that you're in for your business. It's not going to be that way forever. And once you hit your stride and you start making the supplemental income that you dream that you can make, that you know deep down inside you can make, the space is not going to matter. And if you live in the house with someone else, or you live in an apartment with someone else, and you've got roommates or whatever, your pet is taking up your second bedroom, don't let that get in your way. The support will be there. And all you have to do is organize your time, right? So that you can leverage your space in a more effective way. So if where you live is stopping you from getting started, I want you to just throw that out of your mind. Get rid of that excuse today and get started today. Don't let it stop you, not one more day. The second thing that had me paralyzed, afraid to move forward, was oversaturation. What do I mean by that? This thing that I wanted to do, crafting. Everybody was crafting. Coming out of COVID, everybody was making a t-shirt. Everybody was making a tumbler. You could go on to Etsy and see thousands and thousands and thousands of shops that make tumblers. And when you think about it, yeah, that's true. There's hundreds of thousands of people out there doing the thing that it is you want to do. But the one thing that you have over all those hundreds or thousands of Etsy shop owners and other crafters and small business owners, you got you. And while there are other people out there making tumblers, you haven't made yours yet. While there are other people out there making and selling t-shirts, you haven't made yours yet. You bring a special something, a special creativity, the way your mind wraps around an idea and brings it to fruition as only you can. The world hasn't seen you yet. So before you see someone else's work and say, "Oh, but mine's not going to look like that." You're right. Yours isn't going to look like that. Yours is going to look better because it's going to be your idea with your interpretation, with your twist, with your creativity. You're going to take that thing and you're going to make it into something that they've not seen before, with your attention to detail, with your flair, right? So at the end of the day, comparing yourself and then telling yourself that what you want to add to the world is not good enough, that's just the devil talking, honey. Don't listen to that. And instead of thinking about all of the other people that are doing it, remember that it's time for you to do it. And you never know what doors are going to open up. You never know what opportunities are going to land on your doorstep when you just take the shot and believe in yourself. So, number two that kept me paralyzed, that does not anymore, is I know that whatever I'm going to create to bring out there to the world to see, there is going to be somebody out there that's going to like it. And if that somebody starts with just me, that's good enough. Eventually, the rest will join me. Let's talk about that third and final thing that I had to get out of my way for me to get started. Not thinking there is enough time, that I was too busy, that I had too much going on. Those are all the things I said every day that I didn't get started. But I had to realize that time is not promised. And if I wasn't careful, all of the opportunities that were waiting for me were going to be gone. I can make time to go to the store. I could make time to sit on the sofa and binge watch Housewives of Potomac. I could get on the phone and chit chat and talk hours away on the phone with friends and family. So if I could carve out time to do those things, surely I could carve out some time to do something that feeds my dream, my goals, my ideas. There is time. We just got to look for it, right? Maybe it's after I put the baby down in the crib that I'm just going to take 15 minutes and I'm going to pour that into myself for my dream to start my business. Maybe it's after, hubby goes off to work, or my partner goes off to work, or, my mom is, I've dropped my mom back off at home. Whatever that thing is that you give time to, get a piece of paper and jot out, just track yourself for a whole week. worth of what do you do with your time. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you're going to be able to look at that schedule and you're going to be able to find 30 minutes. I'd say shoot for an hour, but start with 30 minutes because I don't know how busy you are, but I know my life is pretty busy. But I make it a point that I am going to give 1 hour a day to my business, 1 hour a day. And now that I want to start this YouTube journey of becoming monetized, I really have to be efficient with that hour. I really have to commit that time because it's not just going to happen overnight. It is going to take work. Now, some people will be lucky. They'll go to sleep and wake up a viral sensation. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I want to become a viral. I don't even know if I can handle a video that goes viral. But what I can tell you is that that's not the norm, right? Those are the exceptions. In order to achieve the dreams that we want, we do have to put effort in it and we do have to work for it. And I don't have a problem with doing that. And I'm sure if your heart has an entrepreneurial dream, bubbling inside of it, you're not going to be afraid of the hard work. So don't let yourself not having time, or so you think, be the reason that you don't start your journey. Today is the day. Now is the time. And you are the person. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that some of what I've said has resonated with you. And if you have allowed yourself to become stuck by any of the three things that I mentioned in this video, drop me a comment below and let me know that you're ready to push past, because the world is waiting for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, everybody. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And to all my money makers out there, you can do it. I believe in you. Now go be great.